Genesis chapter 24. A bride for Isaac. Abraham wants to find a wife for his son Isaac so that he can be fruitful and multiply. Verses 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. Now Abraham was old, well advanced in age, and the Lord had blessed Abraham in all things. So Abraham said to the oldest servant of his house, who ruled over all that he had, I will make you swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and the God of the earth, that you will not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites, but among whom I dwell. But you shall go to my country and to my family, and take a wife for my son Isaac. And if the woman is not willing to follow you, then you will be released from this oath, only do not take my son back there. Abraham is giving his top servant, basically his right-hand man, a mission, saying, go find my son a wife. She has to be special. She has to fit under these categories. She has to be a good wife. Go find my son a good wife. I need her to be from my homeland, so I know that she's good. And so the servant does this. Verses 12 through 14. Then he said, O Lord, God of my master Abraham, please give me success this day, and show kindness to my master Abraham. Behold, here I stand by the well of water, and the daughters of the men of the city are coming out to draw water. Now let it be that the young woman to whom I say, please let down your pitcher that I may drink. And she says, drink, and I will also give your camels a drink. Let her be the one you have appointed for your servant Isaac. And by this I will know that you have shown kindness to my master. The servant is saying, Lord, please help me in this process. Please let me do my master and do you right. Verses 15 and then 18 through 20. And it happened before he had finished speaking. So she said, drink, my lord. Then she quickly let her pitcher down to her hand and gave him a drink. And when she had finished giving him a drink, she said, I will draw water for your camels also, until they have finished drinking. Then she quickly emptied her pitcher into the trough, ran back to the well to draw water, and drew for all his camels. This is a great woman. The servant did right. This was only because the Lord intended for it to happen. It happened before he had even finished speaking. The Lord planted her there. She is the one for Isaac. It was meant to be. This nice lady's name is Rebecca, by the way. So after the servant tells Rebecca everything that's going on, becoming Isaac's wife, she takes the servant back to her house to tell her family, and then she decides if she's gonna go or not. Then they called Rebecca and said to her, will you go with this man? And she said, I will go. So they sent away Rebecca, their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said to her, our sister, may you become the mother of thousands of 10,000, and may your descendants possess the gates of those who hate them. That was verses 58 through 60. Rebecca does end up going away. Her family blesses her. It's a very similar blessing to what God has been talking about for Abraham, for Noah, for Adam and Eve, all throughout Genesis. Be fruitful, multiply. Descendants will be numerous. You will have as many descendants as there are stars in the sky. You will have thousands and thousands of descendants. This is Rebecca's destiny. This is Isaac's destiny. They have the same destiny, and now they're going to be together. Verse 61. Then Rebekah and her maids arose, and they rode on the camels and followed the men. So the servant took Rebekah and departed. Rebekah went with the servant. Verses 64, 66, and 67. Then Rebekah lifted her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she dismounted from her camel. The servant told Isaac all the things that he had done. Then Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and he took Rebekah, and she became his wife. And he loved her. So Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. This is amazing. We're meant to be together. God made sure it would happen. They love each other. The main message is that there are certain things God specifically has planned for us that are going to happen no matter what. His plan is a good plan, so all you have to do is trust in Him, have faith, and let Him guide your life. Thank you for watching.